A lost city carved into the side of a mountain, hidden deep within the Amazon rainforest, holding secrets that should have been lost to time. Hi, welcome to the channel. Today we are exploring the lost city of Echoes, a mysterious ruin shrouded in legend. Our story begins with 4 explorers who set out to discover the truth behind the myth. As they ventured deeper into the jungle, following cryptic clues left by an infamous archaeologist, they uncovered evidence of a civilization long forgotten. But their discovery came at a cost. For this city held dangers both natural and supernatural, threatening to keep its secrets buried forever. With each passing day, the explorers faced new challenges, pushing them to the edge of their limits and testing their sanity. Just as they began to lose hope, they found something incredible, a portal that led them to another world. There they encountered strange creatures and breathtaking landscapes, realizing that their adventure had taken them beyond anything they could have imagined. But their journey was far from over. For in this uncharted territory, they discovered the ruins of a lost city. Determined to uncover its mysteries, the explorers explored the city, finding artifacts and clues that hinted at a civilization with advanced technology and a deep connection to the cosmos. But as they delved deeper into the city's secrets, they realized that they were not alone. They were being watched by something unseen, something that seemed to be guarding the city's secrets closely. Suddenly, the explorers found themselves trapped in the city with limited supplies and no way out. They had to rely on their wits and courage to survive. As tensions rose, they argued about their next move, each with their own ideas about how to escape. But their differences threatened to tear their group apart just as they were about to give up hope. They made a shocking discovery. The city was not a ruin at all, but a prison. And whatever was guarding it was not a mythical creature, but something far more terrifying, an entity from beyond our world. Realizing the danger they were in, the explorers raced to find a way out of the city before it was too late. But as they searched for a way to escape, they uncovered a dark secret about the city's history. They learned that the advanced civilization that once thrived there had been wiped out by a cataclysmic event, and whatever had caused their downfall was still lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike. With time running out, the explorers had to use everything they had learned about the city to find a way to escape. But as they raced against the clock, they made a terrible mistake that unleashed the full force of the entity upon them. Now they had to face the consequences of their actions and try to survive the wrath of something truly evil. But there is more to the story than meets the eye. The explorers soon discovered that they were not the first to stumble upon the lost city. Before them, others had come seeking knowledge or treasure, only to vanish without a trace. As they explored further, they found evidence of these lost souls, their belongings scattered around and their fates unknown. The explorers also found clues that suggested that the city was not just a ruin, but a gateway to another dimension. Some dismissed it as a fantasy, but others couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to this place than met the eye. As the explorers ventured deeper into the city, the atmosphere grew increasingly eerie. The trees became distorted, and the air heavy with a sense of foreboding. It felt as if the forest itself was trying to warn them to turn back. But their curiosity and determination kept them moving forward. They eventually came across a clearing and gasped in amazement at what they saw before them. In the center stood a massive pyramid, its peak disappearing into the clouds. But it was not the pyramid that caught their attention, but a series of strange symbols carved into its base. The symbols seemed to glow with an otherworldly light, beckoning them closer. As they approached the pyramid, the ground beneath them rumbled, and the symbols flared with a blinding light. Suddenly, a hole opened up before them, revealing a staircase that spiraled into the darkness. The explorers exchanged nervous glances. What lay at the bottom of this mysterious shaft? Was it a trap or a passage to another realm? Despite their fears, the explorers decided to descend into the shaft. As they stepped onto the stairs, the ground shook violently and the entrance collapsed behind them, plunging them into total darkness. And that is where we leave off today. But the story doesn't end here. In fact, it's only just begun. What do you think the explorers will find at the bottom of the shaft? Will they make it out of the lost city alive? And what secrets does the city hold? If you want to find out what happens next, then don't forget to stay tuned for more updates. See you next time.